saying no is a simple, everyday act. But when you say it to a narcissist, it can feel like you've declared war. Have you experienced this? If so, you're not alone. Today, we'll break down why narcissists react so strongly, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself while maintaining your boundaries. This is a deep dive into the world of narcissistic behavior. So, let's get started. Saying no is a simple, everyday act. But when you say it to a narcissist, it can feel like you've declared war. Have you experienced this? If so, you're not alone. Today we'll break down why narcissists react so strongly, the tactics they use to regain control, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself while maintaining your boundaries. This is a deep dive into the world of narcissistic behavior. So let's get started. Saying no to a narcissist is not just a simple refusal. It's perceived as a challenge to their authority. Narcissists thrive on control, and your refusal shatters their illusion of dominance. But before we delve into the fallout, let's understand what's happening in their mind when they hear the word no. A narcissist's sense of self-worth is heavily dependent on external validation. Deep down, they are insecure, often carrying unresolved wounds from childhood. When you say no, it triggers these insecurities, leaving them feeling humiliated and powerless. 1. Fragile ego. Although they project confidence, their self-esteem is extremely fragile. Rejection feels like an attack on their worth. 2. Need for control. For a narcissist, controlling others is a way of feeling safe. When you refuse them, they feel out of control, which they can't tolerate. 3. Fear of abandonment. Saying no can evoke deep-seated fears of being unimportant or abandoned, even if this fear is irrational. This emotional upheaval often leads to their extreme reactions. But these reactions aren't just emotional. They're calculated to re-establish control. When you first say no, a narcissist's reaction is often immediate and intense. Let's explore the 3 most common responses. 1. Rage. This is the classic narcissistic outburst. They might yell, insult you, or blame you for ruining their plans. Their anger is a defense mechanism, a way to intimidate you into compliance. Example, imagine saying no to a last-minute favor. Instead of understanding, the narcissist accuses you of being selfish or uncaring. 2. Denial. They might refuse to accept your rejection, acting as if you never said no. They might say, "You didn't mean that," or "You'll change your mind." 3. Manipulation. If rage and denial don't work, they may switch to more subtle tactics like guilt tripping or gaslighting. They might say, "I thought I could count on you," or "You're overreacting, it's not that big of a deal." Each of these responses serves one purpose: to make you doubt yourself and reverse your decision. But what happens after this initial reaction? If you stand firm in your refusal, a narcissist will often escalate their tactics. Here are 4 ways they may retaliate over time. Smear campaign. To regain power, they might badmouth you to others, framing you as the villain. They'll twist the story to make themselves look like the victim. For example, they might tell mutual friends, "I can't believe how ungrateful they are after everything I've done." Triangulation. This involves dragging a third party into the situation to manipulate you. They might compare you to someone else, saying, well, they never say no to me, to make you feel inadequate. Hoovering. Don't be surprised if they suddenly become apologetic, offering you compliments or gifts. This isn't genuine. It's a ploy to suck you back into their control. Sabotage. If all else fails, they may resort to revenge. This could mean sabotaging your work, ruining your reputation, or finding ways to make your life more difficult. These long-term tactics are emotionally exhausting, but recognizing them is the first step to breaking free from their influence. You might be wondering, is saying no really worth it? The answer is yes. Here's why setting boundaries is so important, even if it comes with backlash. Protect your mental health. Constantly giving in to a narcissist can lead to stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Saying no is an act of self-care. Reclaim your independence. When you set boundaries, you take back control of your life, free from their manipulative influence. Teach them accountability, although they may resist. Saying no shows the narcissist that you won't tolerate being exploited or controlled. Ultimately, saying no empowers you to live a life true to yourself, free from manipulation and control. Now that you know what to expect, let's talk about how to handle a narcissist's reaction effectively. Stay firm. Don't back down. Narcissists often test your resolve, hoping you'll cave under pressure. Detach emotionally. Don't take their reactions personally. Remind yourself that their behavior is about their insecurities, not your worth. Use assertive communication. Be clear and direct. For example, say, "I'm unable to do that," rather than justifying or apologizing excessively. Limit contact if necessary. If the narcissist's behavior becomes toxic, consider reducing interactions or cutting ties altogether. Seek support. Talk to trusted friends, family, or a therapist. Dealing with a narcissist can be isolating, but you don't have to do it alone. Remember, you have the strength to set boundaries and protect your well-being. Stay connected with those who uplift you and keep moving forward with confidence. Saying no to a narcissist can feel overwhelming, but it's one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. Remember, their reaction is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their inability to handle rejection or loss of control. By standing firm, you protect your peace, your boundaries, and your mental health. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's been your experience saying no to a narcissist? How did they react? Let's start a conversation. Thank you for watching, and take care.